We are here today to talk about how to use Kami. So if you are on a school Chromebook, you probably already have Kami in your Google Chrome as an extension. It is a free extension that goes on Google Chrome and is not an application or anything. It's not going to do anything weird to your computer. So first thing we need to do is make sure that you have Kami. So I'll show you what that looks like on my computer. Right now I'm just on Google. You're welcome to go to Google on your computer as well. I'll give you a second to do that. Then go ahead and come back to my screen. What you should have somewhere in the top right-hand corner is something that looks like a little puzzle piece. That's what this guy is. That's our puzzle piece. That's our extensions. So if I click on extensions, you can see that I already have the Kami extension, and it is a K inside a blue circle. It's a white letter K inside a blue circle. And if you already have that, you might see it just up here in the top right-hand corner. That's where it has like a list of the extensions that you have. So if you see this symbol, the Kami logo, a blue circle with a white K, you can just click on it to use it. And if you don't see it already, what you're going to do is go in the Google search bar and you're going to type in Google Chrome Kami extension. And it should be the first thing that comes up. It's just a download. I'll give you a second to type that in case you're doing that now. And you're just going to click on that first link. That's the download link. And then there should be a button that says download. Mine says remove from Chrome because I have it already downloaded. If I didn't have it already downloaded, it would say download right here or add to Chrome, something like that. So I'll give you a second to make sure you add that extension to Google Chrome. And now when you go to extensions, which again is the puzzle piece in the top right-hand corner of your browser, you should see one that says Kami, or you should see that logo somewhere in the top right-hand corner of your browser. And it's a blue circle with a white K in it. So we're going to go ahead and open that guy up, and we're just going to leave this tab open for a second. We don't need to do anything else yet. So I'll give you a second to just open Kami in a tab on Google Chrome. And we're going to do a little practice with Kami. So in another tab, go ahead and open up MyMCPS Classroom and go to your class page. I'm pretending like I'm in advanced course right now, but you're going to go to whatever class you are currently in with me. And we're going to download a file. So we're going to click on Files. And then the next folder we're going to click on is Worksheets. And we're going to download the file that's called Kami Practice. And remember, what you can do instead of clicking on the words Kami Practice is click on the three dots that are over to the right side of the page. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look at my screen right now instead of your computer screen. But it says Kami Practice, and then over to the right side, it has three little dots. If you click those three dots, then you can click download. And if you do that, it's going to go straight to your downloads folder. So all we need to do now is click back over to the Kami tab that we already have open on Google Chrome. And from these options that Kami is giving us, we're going to choose Open from Computer. Now make sure you're in your Downloads folder. You should see that option somewhere on the left panel on your screen. go to your downloads folder, and you're going to search for, or see if you can find the worksheet that we just downloaded. It's called Kami Practice. You're just gonna click that, and then you're gonna click open. And then go ahead and look at my screen if you're not already. It should open up in Kami just like this with some options about how to edit it. So continue watching my screen for a second here. What you're gonna wanna do is where it says type your first and last name in the yellow box below, you're gonna make a text box. So you can click on text box, and then you can click right there in the yellow box where it says type your first and last name below, and it'll make a little text box. So I'm gonna type Miss Hine in the yellow text box. You can go ahead and try that on your computer. Just type your first and last name in the yellow box using the text box tool. And then what you're gonna do, go ahead and look back at my screen for a moment. The next thing you're gonna do, it says, draw me a picture of somewhere you would like to go on vacation. So that can be whatever you want. And the tools you're going to use to do that are the drawing tool, which literally lets you draw whatever you want. The shapes tool, if you'd rather make some already existing shapes, if that's easier for you. You can change their colors as well. And if you need to erase something, you can erase using the eraser. You just kind of click on whatever you used, or you can tell it to erase all your things and it'll get rid of all your annotations instead of just erasing one drawings and shapes at a time, something like that. So go ahead and finish filling out your Kami practice worksheet. And once you are done, go ahead and actually look back at my screen for a second here. Once you are done, what you're gonna do is click the save button in the top right-hand corner. It'll tell you that all changes have saved on your Kami account. And then we need to do two things. The first thing is we need to click download so that it saves all of our changes. And it's going to put that in the downloads folder on your computer. So now if I go to my downloads folder, it's gonna now say Kami Practice, but it's also gonna say another file that says Kami Export Kami Practice. And if I open that, it's gonna have saved my changes, so it still has my name in it. So that way, after I've exported it, I can, number one, upload it to my course or digital music Google Drive folder. And then I can also turn it into the assignment that's called Kami Practice on my MCPS Classroom. So we're gonna do both of those things.